thoughtful moment indeed. The national anthem and a crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. Welcome to this Thursday night edition of the NBA alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Anderson Varejao?
Well, I think what Varejao tries to do is wear down his opponent both mentally and physically. He gets in your head with his constant movement and his bumping, grabbing, but he also really understands what he's trying to do offensively.
And things like that. You have to guard Varejao. There is no letting up from him. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. They were blanked in this matchup a season ago. No wins in 3 tries. They'll try to improve on that dismal record here.
Well, last year's season series between them was a battle of 2 of the NBA's mid-level teams, and they didn't get the better of them.
Now here's Waiters. Irving for 3. Good. Irving's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Cavs.
Dion Waiters, a terrific scoring combo guard. He tantalizes you with his talent, a blend of ball handling, shooting, athleticism. Boy, he has a ton of potential.
The 3 from Anthony. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here are the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. Dallenberg can't hit. Some solid defense there from Irving. And Waiters very strong with a quick first step.
Yeah, I love the fact that he's able to keep constant pressure on the defense because of his attacking nature off the dribble. And he can finish above the rim, too.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Black. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. LeBron passes to Irving. He dishes it to Waiters. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Varejao's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Back to Calderon. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Shumpert's got 5 now.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Waiters passes to Varejao. Left block shot on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. Hits off the rim.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Pass to Waiters. Back to LeBron. The feed to Waiters. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Waiters got his first bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Good on the shot.
Didn't happen. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And he gets it to go.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And with the Knicks not making the playoffs, it came down to the tail end of the season. But Steve, he had a feeling that it wasn't going to happen for him.
Yeah, it was a big disappointment last season for the Knicks. And, you know, so many things went wrong with injuries and slumps, and it just never felt like they found that groove that they were looking for.
Anthony, the pass to Smith. Back to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony left side. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
Connects from 3-point range.
Kevin, you look at how they built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
Stolen by LeBron. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them.
The second basket of the game.
Well, there's a reason he's one of the top scorers in the league. Melo is so versatile offensively. He gets in that triple threat position, and then it's a kind of a pick-your-poison dilemma for the defender.
Well, he's got a honey-sweet stroke as a jump shooter. He's equally dangerous putting it on the ground or attacking the teeth of the D or going over top of a good defender. We've seen it all the way back at Syracuse. This guy has gotten better with time. He's one of the elite scorers we've seen in the league in a while.
Here's Anthony following the score by Cleveland. Banked in off the glass. Here's Dellavedova. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kept alive. Here's Thompson. Moves back up. Marion. Nailed from three-point land. Marion's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Dellavedova tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Hardaway dishes to Prigioni. Smith outside. Cans the 12-footer. And now just a one-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Here's Thompson. Can't get it to go. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Cavaliers lead by one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Boy, great hustle defensively through two quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The Knicks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Tristan Thompson. James Jones is out there with Marion. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Lucas in at the point guard. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing two free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And the Knicks making a change here. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting hand, Clark. He went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team.
By Irving. Raiders against Anthony. Here's LeBron. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 8 points. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive.
LeBron against Shumpert. Releases. New York, no good that time either.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Verajao, guarded by Shumpert. Verajao can't hit. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Early, the pass to Larkin. New York moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Stoudemire backing him down. A fader. Jose Calderon is checked in for New York. And upon winning the All-Star MVP last year, Irving said the most important thing was bringing the trophy to Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a nice nod to the fans in the Forest City. And being a native Clevelander myself, I know how much the fans appreciate being acknowledged by one of their favorite players. After all the speculation and turmoil last season, that was a nice bright spot, even if it was soon overshadowed by the return of the King.
That's good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you found the roll.
Calderon against Irving. Anthony up on top. Working on Love. Anthony kicks to Calderon. Second shot opportunity. Scooped up. And it's Stoudemire with the jam. Here's LeBron. And a little luck that time, but it drops. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And, for the Wizards, that's a game they'd really like to have.
For 3, Love. Love with another miss. New York trailing. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They retain possession. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And it's LeBron missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. It's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Calderon kicks to Shumpert. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Dropping out there for them. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks. Left rim and out.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Verajao, guarded by Shumpert. Verajao's shot is good.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
The Knicks with the lead. Calderon with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Passes it to Early. Outside Anthony. New York moving it around. Offensive rebound. Stoudemire. Can't cash in from close range.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Haters no longer. And it's Shumpert again, missing. The Cavaliers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. He feeds it to Waiters. LeBron outside. And he hits it to tie the game up. LeBron's got 13.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Irving against Calderon. The pass to Early. Deep 2 from Anthony. The good-looking shot from the wing. 12 points for him. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. It's the Knicks up 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You gotta like what Iman Shumpert has done in this game.
Yeah, and you know the numbers aren't that gaudy when you look at the box score. It's more about his energy and his impact.
You know, sometimes the stats can be misleading, but he certainly has been a big factor.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half, Anthony and Stoudemire make up the forwards. Calderon is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's D'Alembert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
New York Knicks were ranked as the NBA's most valuable franchise recently, and with team value skyrocketing, the Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, it's billion.
Them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Here's LeBron. Good work defensively by Stoudemire.
And Verjao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assists.
And LeBron throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use that.
You can keep the ball.
That, right. Well, we need to change that in basketball.
I agree.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
And here's Love for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Hustle his way to the glass.
It's Anthony with the drive. Dishes to Calderon. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. LeBron passes to Waiters. And it's all evened up. Waiters got 8.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Irving attacking, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put.
Rebound by Dellavedova.
Well, even with the weakness of the Eastern Conference last year, the Knicks unable to get into the postseason. It was a subpar year across the board. They're looking
4 points now in the quarter. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Thompson. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. The 3 from Anthony. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
They've got Dion Waiters. Malcolm Thomas is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's John Lucas, and it's Marion in at the 3 spot.
Over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Smith up top. And Thompson sends it back. They recover it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Stoudemire gets it to go. Rebounded by New York. D'Alembert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture. They seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
Marion with the steal.
Second half for them, they have not taken good care of the ball. First half they did a pretty nice job, but it's gotten away from them here a little bit.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 14 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
You know, there were a lot of people, me included, thinking that Cleveland would take a step forward and be a team that could make moves in the East and perhaps get to the playoffs, but injuries and inner turmoil really kept that team from being playoff caliber.
Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Feeds it to Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 9 points here in the...
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Raiders no luck.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
And it's Anthony again missing. Cavaliers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yes, exactly. It's with
by Cleveland.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going. Oh my goodness!
What a huge play!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
From Love. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the backhand. I mean, he polished it off perfect.
Anthony up on top, covered by LeBron. Can't get it to fall. Cleveland leading by 9. Shoots it up. Raiders no luck.
Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Love. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
And here is LeBron. Fires for 3. Can't hit. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.